Hello everyone, welcome to today's Knowledge webinar, Accelerate Your 2D Projects with CADprofi Add-Ons. Join this webinar and find out how to speed your design work in 2D projects by using CADprofi Add-Ons. This BIM-ready software mainly covers the AEC and MFG industry, and since 1997 has been supporting engineers around the globe with hundreds of thousands of trusted users. Sign up today and see how much time you can save with the CADprofi solution. Today's webinar presenter, Christopher Aranowski, is the head of sales and marketing at CADprofi. Chris is a sales specialist with 20 years of experience who has honed these skills over many years working with international and national companies, mostly looking after their brands. Today, he's responsible for CADprofi's global reseller network and travels around the world to involve CADprofi in projects with world well-known CAD brands such as Hexagon, Bricsys, or ZWSOFT. And let me tell you a little bit about Knowledge and the way Knowledge changes the way designers purchase through the software. First of all, we offer all the choices, and so you have the freedom to pick the right solutions and combination, and we also give the best advice and provide a faster service. Check us out at knowledge.com. Now, without further ado, I'm going to share Christopher's screen. Here, take it away, Christopher.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Barbara, for passing me the screen, the voice. Maybe I will start from introducing myself. My name is Chris, and I'm responsible for marketing and sales at CADprofi. And today I will have the pleasure to be at your homes, at your offices, with a very nice topic: how to accelerate your 2D projects with CADprofi Add-Ons. I would like to send great thanks to Mr. Cristiano Sacchi and, of course, to Barbara for for letting us to join this webinar. During today's meeting, I will be using presentation, but it will be not a boring presentation because we have prepared also a few movies. But before we will get to the topic of accelerating your 2D projects, please let me share our agenda with you. First of all, we are going to introduce ourselves to you. We might be not recognizable yet at the American market, so I will share with you with some basic information who we are. Then I will explain to whom the CADprofi add-ons are dedicated for. Finally, we will answer the question why CADprofi add-ons should be your first choice when we are speaking about add-ons for base CAD platforms. In next step, I would like to share the details about CADprofi add-ons and its key features. Then we will run some product demonstrations. I will be using special comparison movies because this is the best way that we can present how fast you can go with CADprofi add-ons when we will compare to the regular use of BaseCAD without our tools and possibilities of our software. Then I will share information about user guides and tutorials that we have prepared for you by our marketing team. So all the informations are at our website. I will just show you where to look for. Of course, any information about CADprofi, your first choice is Knowledge. Knowledge got the whole information about the CADprofi. They are our authorized reseller, so they are your first contact in American market. Finally, we will have some time for Q&A session, during which I will have supporters by my side as Karol Klimowicz, who is responsible for our marketing, and also Sławek Wojcieszek, who is our lead programmer, so he knows a lot, or I can say the most about CADprofi from even the code side. Let us start from CADprofi, and let me tell you who we are. We are a CAD platform add-ons developer since 1997. We started with 2 offices. The first office was always in Poland. The second one was in Germany. That is why maybe a lot of you might be recognizing our company as a German company, but we are a Polish company with 2 offices. Right now, we are only located in Poland. Most of us might know that we are also not only a team, but behind us there's 2 families. We are also a family business run company. Right now we can say that we got over 120 resellers worldwide, and this is my job to take care of those resellers. One of them is, of course, Knowledge. When we are speaking about range, we are visible in 204 countries out of 206 recognizable by United Nations. So we are covering the whole globe. When we are speaking about industry, our add-ons covers architectural, electrical, and construction, but also we are involved in mechanical and serving in mechanical projects. What is also very helpful in CADprofi add-ons is that we are cooperating with over 40 industrial partners, and we have libraries of those industrial partners included in our software. When we are speaking about software, we receive around 12,000 activations yearly, which is, in our opinion, very nice number, according, of course, to global sales. Why we are so popular? One of the reasons might be compatibility, because since the very beginning, that was one of our goals, to make CADprofi add-ons compatible with the most popular base CAD programs. Of course, the first one was, when we were speaking about historical beginning, that was, of course, AutoCAD, but then the other players came to the market, and so far we can say that we are compatible with around 40 different CAD platforms. Because we are visible all over the world, we can say that also what is very important are the translations of CADprofi, because our software is translated into 25 languages. There is a possibility to translate the program itself by the users, so it is very helpful in many different countries and locations. So who are the CADprofi add-ons for? Let's dive into that subject. When we are speaking about the needs of many different types of engineers, architects, drafters, we can divide it into actually 4 groups. So we have architectural. In this case, what might be an interest is the architectural studios, and that would be for creating detailed construction drawings, also construction sections and elevations. Who might be also interested? Construction companies that require tools for designing buildings, including walls, doors, any other equipment, and finally the emergency plans. Finally, in the architectural module might be also interested interior designers that they just need comprehensive library of furniture and equipment for space planning. When we are speaking about HVAC and piping, that's of course for the HVAC specialists. This is dedicated for the companies focusing on heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration systems. But also plumbing companies might be also in interest of CADprofi add-ons. Those are the companies that they are engaged in water and sewage system design. Finally, we are speaking about industrial facilities that require detailed designs for gas, medical, fire safety, and other technical installations. Our best-selling software is the electrical. Electrical contractors might be interested, especially when they need our add-ons for designing all types of electrical installations in construction and industry. Besides that, we can speak about automation companies that need to design control and automation installations. And widely understandable energy sector. Those are the companies that are involved in designing power distribution, including photovoltaic installations. When we are speaking about mechanical, those are the manufacturer companies, those who are involved in the production of machinery, equipment, and mechanical systems. For your information, I can say that a few years back, we started a special project with ZWSOFT company. ZWSOFT took our libraries of MFG section, and they implemented that into ZWCAD MFG. This project was very helpful to understand many different needs of the market. The other companies that might be interested, those are also engineering companies which are specializing in mechanical design, including parts, components, and construction projects. Finally, construction companies who are engaged in industrial construction requiring detailed mechanical installations. Now I would like to tell you a little bit more about benefits, why CADprofi Add-Ons should be your first choice. As I mentioned a little bit about that before, compatibility. Compatibility is very important because users many times in their career, they are changing CAD platforms, but they can always take with them CADprofi. Switching between platforms doesn't mean that you gotta resign from where you have already invested in, like in CADprofi Add-Ons. They can always follow you because this is the way of your workflow. This might be something that you already get used to. You might have your own databases. You might create your own libraries, and you can always take those libraries to the new environment in CAD that you have already chosen as a new one. Why CADprofi? Again, as a benefit, we can name an extensive set of standardized parts for every branch that we have. That would be AEC and MFG industry. As an example, I would say, starting from the Polish norms, which might be not that interesting for you, but we have also in American ones like NSNI, ASME, ASTM, and FBA. Beside that, we got many other norms that you might be needed in your draft works. Except that this is how we grow in strength in many different markets. We can prepare new norms on a request of any customer. Many times during the year we are running few updates, and if such kind of a request is going to come to you from you that you need new norms for your projects, we can take care of this idea and add the norms on your request. Besides that, there's also a possibility to create your own objects. As I said before, there are drafters, there are designers that they like to have their own databases, so there is such possibility. Except own objects, there is a rich library of many well-known manufacturers. This is so-called OEM libraries, which are included in CADprofi. But besides the content, we have also not only libraries, but CADprofi means also a lot of functionality and additional options like smart insertion of objects with one-click technology. This is also a quick edit command that helps you to perform basic editing operations on symbols and objects. Beside that, we have a lot of different tools for descriptioning and project detailing. There is also an automatic layer management, automatic numbering of objects. And of course, when you have a lot of objects like libraries, like you have your own objects, it would be good to have a quick search of products in that database, and this is also available. Filtering those objects, for example, by dimensions or names is also possible. As I mentioned, everyone likes to have its favorites. So favorites allows users to work according to their habits and preferences. Except that we have easy diagrams, flowcharts, technological and functional schemes, and also algorithm creation. Finally, when the project is ready, you can easily create a bill of materials, specifications, and graphical legends in automatic creation. And all the data that you are going to create is going to be created in BIM technology. Finally, there is an online update system. During the year, as I said, we are running a lot of updates, so you can always be up to date thanks to the online update system. Now let's talk about CADprofi Add-Ons and its key features. When we are speaking about CADprofi Add-Ons, we can divide them into 3 groups. So what we have to offer for you is the 4 modules, and that would be HVAC and piping, electrical, architectural, or mechanical. That comes also in 4 series of CP symbols, and those are the same. They are divided in the same way as CADprofi 4 modules. And we have also CP manufacturers, so-called OEM, and that covers 2 branches. That's the HVAC and piping and electrical. And of course, you can choose one of those modules series, the one module or series that you are interested the most. But if you are running a company that have a lot of different engineers on a board, you can choose CADprofi Suite, which consists all 4 modules and or 4 CP symbols plus, of course, OEM libraries. So there is a really wide range of products to be chosen. So that might be an easy way to choose what is exactly in your interest. Now let's dive into the details of CADprofi Mechanical. I will describe it really fast, and then I will ask to play the video that we have prepared. So CADprofi Mechanical, what it helps in the first step in designing of mechanical and construction projects in 2D, and that is one of the most important information because the title of our meeting today is how to accelerate your 2D projects. CADprofi is only about 2D designs. Later on, I will tell you who and when considers also CADprofi as they are saying 2.5D, but that's an exception. By the way, CADprofi Mechanical helps in mechanical drawing by usage of extensive set of standardized parts. I have already mentioned to you the norms of those standardized parts. We can add them on your request as well, and helps in drawing and editing technological schemes as well as hydraulic and pneumatic systems. When we are speaking about standardized parts, those are the parts that they are in mechanical module, and those are parts like fasteners prepared on the basis on national and international standards. I have already named a few of them, and that would include bolts, screws, washer, nuts, joints, and many more. Heat exchangers. When we're speaking about heat exchangers, those are procedures used for calculating the heat exchangers and different types of tube bundles in heat exchangers. The other thing is marks. That's the system of freely configurable marking welds, tolerance signs, edge, roughness, and others. Inserting weld views with the possibility of defining user-owned dimensions. What we have also is shapes and profiles. That would be steels and aluminum shapes and profiles. And in the profiles, it is possible to specify the material type, like a type of steel. What we have also is a dynamic scaling. It's a part when inserting them into the drawing or when editing projects. And this function allows for automatic selection of the size of the element directly in the drawing. In the part 2, we can speak about pneumatic systems, and in this case, that's a convenient design of diagram and pneumatic system using smart symbols, lines, and editing functions. Designing apparatus, that is more sophisticated tool that we have. That's the elements used for designing apparatus, including flanges and dishes ends, steel pipes, and fittings. It is, of course, possible to draw pipelines with automatic insertion of bands and automatic connection of pipes by using a variety of fittings. We will show you that during the movies that we are going to play. There's a possibility to receive also an option of different views of the objects that we are going to put into the drawing. So all the parts have different views adapted for creating different designs. It is also possible to define the style and detail level that allows for insertion for parts with details, axes, hatches, etc. We have also drawing tools in CADprofi Mechanical. That's the additional drawing tool that greatly facilitates the creation of technical drawing. This function of detecting all circles in the selected block and automatic insertion of circle axes or center marks in them. Now I invite you to watch our CADprofi Mechanical tutorial. So Barbara, if you can play the movie about mechanical, I would be very grateful.
Absolutely.
CADprofi Mechanical possesses a library of elements used to design boilers, heat exchangers, and other types of apparatus. With a diverse range of elements at our fingertips, including dished ends, elliptical bottoms, pipes, fittings, and a variety of flanges, our design possibilities are unlimited. All CADprofi Mechanical Library dialog windows are equipped with a smart search feature, ensuring that we find the desired object swiftly and efficiently. CADprofi Mechanical Library is enriched with a vast collection of parametric standardized parts and fasteners, all prepared in strict adherence to national and international standards. This includes a comprehensive assortment of bolts, screws, washers, nuts, and more, enabling us to construct with confidence and reliability. Additionally, the option to incorporate full screw connections offers unparalleled flexibility in our designs. Editing is a breeze with CADprofi Mechanical. We simply double-click on a screw connection, which allows us for quick modifications, such as resizing, in order to adapt the screw connection to our project's specific requirements. But that's not all. CADprofi Mechanical empowers us to effortlessly insert weld views into our drawings. With the Insert Multiple option, we can insert selected weld views across various points without the need of repeating the command, saving our valuable time. CADprofi program is equipped with an array of markings, each prepared in strict compliance with national and international standards, ensuring that our drawing will be detailedly described. Now, we will insert a pipe stub with a flange at the end. The Create Alternative View feature allows us to quickly obtain a different view from an object that was already inserted into the drawing. In our case, we will quickly obtain a flange front view. One of the CADprofi mechanical unique features is the possibility to design heat exchangers with an automated tube placement system within the corpus. After placement, we can instantly verify the number of tubes per section and calculate the heat surface unit with precision. In less than 7 minutes, we managed to transform a blank canvas into a full mechanical project. Now, let's cast a glance at the alternative, working solely in CAD. As we can see, the progress is evident but limited. We only managed to draw the boiler with 2 flanges, and we just started drawing a stub pipe. The difference is clear. Without CADprofi, your progress is limited. With CADprofi, it's infinite. It's not just about saving time, it's about leveraging every minute to its fullest potential.
That was one of our first movies, actually providing you already an answer to the topic of our meeting, how we can make your projects faster by using CADprofi Add-Ons. What you could have seen on the left bottom corner of your screen, that was a project that was prepared by using only a pure CAD, and of course on the main screen that was a usage also of the base CAD, but with CADprofi Add-Ons. So the designer on the left bottom corner was not even halfway, as we already finished that short project. This is one of the 3 movies that we are going to share with you today. Now let's move to another topic. and check what kind of functions has been used when we are speaking about comparing BaseCAD platform to the BaseCAD platform plus CADprofi Add-Ons. Of course, the possibility to prepare the project are in both situations the same. But then when we are speaking about usage of a library of elements to design the apparatus, like the library of standardized parts or weld views, the old libraries, they are all included in CADprofi. Then we are speaking also about functionality such as smart search functions, or design with the use of parametrical technology, the functionality and other options like quick edit. For example, when we were on the short movie resizing a screw, we have shown you also the quick generation of additional views, the tool for descriptioning and project detailing that was also included, and finally the calculation of heat exchanger surface that is also possible only with the usage of our software, where now you can see that the time is precious and I don't have to share that kind of word with you. Time is money. By using the CADprofi Add-Ons, you will have more time for different actions, just spending time on the drawing. Our next topic is CADprofi HVAC and piping, and when we are speaking about this module helps in designing heating, water and sewage, gas, medical or fire safety, ventilation, air conditioning, and many different other technological or installation types in both construction and industry. It helps also in easy addition of PIND schemes. By the way, we have also intelligent inserting of symbols and objects, which is also connected with automatic drawing of installation views. And there is also a possibility of creating specifications and libraries of well-known manufacturers. Later on, I will show you a screen with those big names of those famous companies. That might be also a very interesting part for you. When we are speaking about key features, there is pipes and ventilation ducts. That's a drawing of real views of pipes and ventilation ducts with automatic insertion of appropriate fittings with the possibility of their later addition. We have also air flow calculations and parametrical armature. In this case, parametric armature and other installation objects with automatic insertion into pipelines or ventilation. And during the insertion of parametrical objects to the project, it is possible to choose standardized size of self-defined and store user-owned dimensions and types. CADprofi also allows user to import DWG or DX files that have been downloaded from manufacturer websites. And by the way, later on I will show you that you can easily download OEM libraries from our website, because the content, the full content, is just enormous in size. So any type of engineer can just choose that type of libraries that he's interested in. He doesn't have to download the full option of all we have as a content in our software. Beside that, in CADprofi HVAC and piping, we have schematic lines that can also be drawn in bundles. Lines can be given any markings, their type and size, and additional cable routing options allow user to quickly connect objects with other objects or with armature. We have a lot of smart symbols, intelligent symbols that can be automatically inserted into lines, like line crossings, or at any point. Additionally, options that allow, for example, for simultaneous insertion of multiple symbols greatly accelerates work. And the other key features are predefined diagrams. And those are the diagram parts of heating circuits with the possibility to save your own ones. Manufacturer libraries, which we have already mentioned at the beginning. Here are some names like Violent, Gestra, Vavin, Viessmann, Vilo, Reflex, and many more. There are around 40 of them, and the number is growing every year. With every month, actually, we are working on a different project, but also there are some projects that they are long-lasting projects, and they might take like even a year or two. So please stay tuned with us. Maybe you will find in CADprofi something that you've been looking for many years before. Hydraulic calculations, this is also like a key feature of CADprofi HVAC and piping, and thanks to that we got selection of line length and automatic drawing of heating and hot tap water strand diagrams, and that is available in Uponar and Glage libraries. And we have also PIND schemes that will help in easy addition of PIND schemes like heating, water, and sewage strand diagrams, designing plans, cross-section, and other installation views.
CADprofi HVAC and Piping possesses a rich library of already prepared elements from many well-known manufacturers, including Vaillant, Viessmann, Wilo, Reflex, and many more. With CADprofi, we can effortlessly draw lifelike views of pipes and ventilation ducts with automatic fitting insertion. We can intuitively connect our pipes by using a variety of fittings like elbows, bends, T-pieces, or cross pieces. The Quick Edit feature empowers designers to swiftly change the fitting to meet the evolving needs of any project. Parametric design is at our fingertips. With CADprofi HVAC and Piping's extensive library of armature and installation objects. The automatic insertion for armature into our pipelines or ventilation systems streamlines our workflow, ensuring a seamless design experience. Insulation is no longer a challenge. With CADprofi HVAC and Piping, we can not only draw insulated pipelines, but also add insulation with specified thickness to existing pipelines, ensuring that our project meets all technical requirements. We can visualize our project from every angle with the quick generation of additional views for selected objects and pipes. With CADprofi HVAC and Piping, we can quickly prepare a side view of our project. CADprofi provides us with the tools to draw comprehensive sewage layouts, including intricate sequences of pipe sockets, with unparalleled ease. The Join Pipes Ducts command enables the connection of two pipes with the automatic insertion of optimally matched fittings, saving us time and ensuring accuracy. Detailing our designs has never been more straightforward. We can add essential annotations like boiler name, pipe diameter, or DN values with confidence, knowing that CADprofi HV, AC, and piping will automatically retrieve the correct information from the chosen object or pipe. In just 7 minutes, we managed to prepare a 2-view drawing of a hanging gas boiler with a flue and a connected central heating installation with insulation. Additionally, we managed to draw shut-off armature and condensate drainage to the designed sewage system. On the other hand, working solely with Bricsys, without the enhanced capabilities of the CADprofi add-on, we only managed to insert the boiler and draw the flue gas duct. This is the CADprofi difference. A monumental leap in productivity and time management. It's not just about the speed, it's about the quality and depth of work we can achieve in the same amount of time. With CADprofi, every second is optimized, propelling us towards a finished drawing that is professionally prepared, utilizing every tool and feature to its fullest potential.
And again, we've been able to show you exactly how fast you can go with using our add-on. Here's also a table that is going to show you in the same way as it was at the mechanical project, what kind of functions has been used with CADprofi add-on. So you can see there's that list is very rich, and again, we used the library of armature. In this case, it was a library of existing pipelines, but also it was an object used straight from the library of one of the manufacturers. We used also a lot of our additional functionality like one-click technology, automatic design, the quick edit command. There you could have seen also automatic connections of pipes and ducts. So those are the things that they are showing you in an easy way how you can accelerate your 2D projects with CADprofi add-ons. Now let's move to the third part of our software, and that would be CADprofi Electrical. In this case, of course, CADprofi Electrical helps in designing all electrical installations in both construction and industry. It also includes Power Distribution Scheme Creator, which is a very helpful tool and automatically generates schemes for switch gears. CADprofi Electrical helps also in intelligent inserting of symbols and objects, automatic drawing of installation views. Finally, it helps in designing of architectural plans as well as the possibility to create 3D models of some installation types due to a convenient schematic editor. And that is the moment when I have told you before that some of our users, they are saying that CADprofi is 2.5D software. This is all connected with those creations of 3D models in our electrical module. Now let's talk about the key features of CADprofi Electrical. Of course, like in all previously presented modules in CADprofi Electrical, we are also speaking about standardized symbols, and those are symbols from AEC and FPA, but also ISO and PN standard norms. Except that there's a rich library of manufacturer libraries, not to mention like ABB, Eaton, Schneider Electric, Siemens, and many more really worldwide known brands that every electrician engineer uses in his everyday work. Except that we are speaking about electrical symbols. The program also gives the possibility to configure junction boxes with any configuration of sockets and connectors. We are speaking also about addressing and numbering, and that is connected with quick addressing of objects and numbering of electrical circuits with automatic control of numbering correctness. And we are speaking also about modular apparatus. That's a rich library of general views of modular apparatus, including protection, control, switching, signaling, measuring, industrial panel, and switchgear apparatus. The second part of the key features is also considering switchboards. That's a rich library of general views of modular, meter, multimedia, hermeting, flush-mounted and surface-mounted switchboards, also known as distributors, flush-mounted, surface-mounted, and floor-standing systems, cabinets with elements of the development system and additional accessories. And that also considers DNI standards, which are the German ones, and TH35 mounting rails, bus bars, and comp channels. We have also cable routes and bus bars, designing cable routes with usage of convenient commands for drawing sequences of cable trays, ducts, and cable ladders with automatic insertion of appropriate fittings. Cable trays can be drawn automatically along the indicated info line, designing bus bars installations with the possibility to work in 2D or 3D. Our software also cooperates with a software named Dialux, and in this case we are speaking about possibility to import luminaries from Dialux, and during import all luminaries will be replaced with standard CADprofi blocks and information about them, like the name, like the type, and it will be taken from Dialux and replaced with appropriate attributes. There is also a wide cabinet selection and automatic generation of 2D views based on symbols used in the projects, automatic selection of cabinets with the possibility of determining the space reserved for the needs of possible future expansion.
We will start drawing our scheme with CADprofi Electrical Schemes Creator. This revolutionary tool is a game changer, enabling designers to focus only on the selection of products and not on manual drawing. Schemes Creator's intuitive interface allows us to easily access a comprehensive modular apparatus library. We can place apparatus in specific schematic positions, modify our schematic with ease, and customize circuits without the hassle of manual drawing. Now, we will annotate the technical data for each circuit, ensuring that our schematics are not only accurate, but also informative. Now we can watch as the program works its magic, automatically generating a scheme tailored to our needs. The innovation doesn't stop there. After creating the scheme with CADprofi Electrical, we can also automatically generate the apparatus front view. CADprofi Electrical's intelligent selection algorithm automatically chooses the ideal cabinet, based on the apparatus that we have used in the drawing. Afterwards, we can quickly place the previously generated apparatus view in the cabinet. CADprofi Electrical allows user to insert predefined frames and tables. Finally, we finish our project with automatically generated legend that provides us with a clear and informative overview of our design. It took us 7 minutes to prepare our project. With CADprofi Electrical, those precious minutes translate into a fully prepared project. Now, let's contrast this with the traditional drawing in CAD. In the same span of time, we only managed to draw potential and circuit lines, and we just started to draw our first symbol. The difference is not just huge, it's monumental. With CADprofi, we are not just saving time, we are seizing opportunities and setting new benchmarks in productivity.
I'm back again. There is not even much to be added here. The difference could have been visible to you at the first sight. By this table, you can easily see, again, what kind of additional functionality has been used by the usage of CADprofi Add-Ons. But the most important here, the movie, was the possibility to use the Power Scheme Creator. Actually, before the meeting, we've been debating how in an hour show you all the possibilities of CADprofi Add-Ons, and we decided to record the most important functionalities of CADprofi and possibilities of our software. Just for your information, the basic training out of the CADprofi Electrical module, it's around 12 hours, and that takes 2 days by 6 hours of training. So there is a lot of other stuff that we could share with you, and hopefully by testing CADprofi demo that you can grab from Knowledge, you will be able to test it by yourself. Now let's move to our last topic, and that would be the CADprofi Architectural. That's our fourth module that I would like to describe to you. CADprofi Architectural helps in creating, of course, construction drawings. We are speaking here about creating cross sections and elevations. The program allows us to draw walls, then insert into the walls all the stuff that is connected with the building, like doors, walls, and other architectural dimensioning and descriptions. The program helps in drawing and using objects from the library of furniture and other equipment, and that library is rich and full of even new stuff. We are also speaking here about creating evacuation and safety plans, and that would be also considering NFPA standards. When we are speaking about the key features, we can mention here about designing stairs. So there is a special tool thanks to which we can design stairs with possibility of determining the dimensions and number of threads. There are various types of stairs. There are stairs with the storage, the type of the material that the stairs are made of, like concrete, like shelf stairs, carpet stairs, which is very useful, especially in the US. There is a special tool that helps in designing roofs. There is an easy insertion of roofs with the possibility of calculating the surface slopes, roof angles, and its height. As I mentioned before, there is a rich furniture library, and here we will have also electronics included, household appliances, even plants, vehicles, swimming pools, jacuzzis, saunas, and others. There is a library of woodwork, that's the parametric woodwork, like doors, windows, garage doors with automatic detection of the wall thickness. There is a plan, cross-section, and elevation views also available. And for parametrical objects, user can specify any dimensions and properties. When we're speaking about drawing walls, you can do it by drawing a single or multi-layered walls with the ability to define any material and thickness of each wall layer, and the function of drawing walls with filled insulation also. There is also a gutter system. There's a rich library of steel, PVC, and rectangular gutter system, as well as downpipes with elements of equipment and assembled accessories like hooks, drain funnels, bottoms, elbows, and others. We are speaking also here about dimensioning. So architectural dimensioning that is suited for construction projects. CADprofi allows user to change styles and dimensioning units regardless of which designing unit was used in the drawing. We have also in the program room definitions, and there is a possibility of automatic defining and marking of rooms with surface calculation. Again, there is emergency routes, drawing and editing emergency escape routes and plans. There's a library of symbols, marks, and signs from the health and safety, fire protection, and public information. Except our modules, you are also able to get the CADprofi CP symbols, which is just a part of our software. And CP symbols series comes in the same way. They are in the same way divided as our modules, and those are only libraries of every separate part of our software. And in CP symbols, for example, architectural, you will have a library of woodworks, of interior, marks, and safety and evacuation. And in HVAC and piping, you will have a library of radiators, ventilation, general symbols, and industrial systems. In CP symbols of mechanical series, you will have a library of steel shapes, marks, standardized parts, and hydraulic and pneumatics. When we are speaking about CP symbols electrical series, that would be a library of AEC and MFG symbols, plan, scheme, and lightning symbols. In each one of those symbol series, you will have libraries which are shared, and those are flowcharts and diagrams. Our last part of our content of the CADprofi software is the CADprofi OEM. I promised to share with you the logos of the big brands which are considering HVAC and piping, and also electrical branch, and those are the big names. Of course, the list is not full and it's still growing. Actually, you can meet with the manufacturers from your market that they are still not included in the software, but this is something that we can easily change. What we need is just an information about what is needed to be added to our software, and we can work on that also. When we are speaking about user guides and tutorials, it might be for a beginner tough how to get into the CADprofi software, but please believe me that our software is very easy to use. It is very familiar, very similar as the usage of a regular base CAD platform, but except that we have prepared a lot of materials at our website that will help you out to understand how to work with CADprofi. So we have prepared a lot of CADprofi videos. There is a rich FAQ section. There is, of course, something that I treat as a most important tool to work with new customers, with new end users, and that is CADprofi demo. There is no better way that you can test out our software but just testing our demo. Demo is for 30 days for free, and it is available to be download for sure straight from the knowledge company. There is a rich online help. There are a bunch of manuals and instructions on our website. There are comparison charts. They are prepared on a basis that's in a way that we prepared our movies, so you can see the difference between each part of our software. There are video tutorials about every module, even about every functionality. Every time that we are releasing new software, new version of our software, we are in many cases also attaching a video tutorial that is describing the new functionality that we are presenting with our new release. And there is a widely described our last part of the software, which is the CADprofi OEM. So we can actually, before downloading a rich library of any manufacturer, you can easily find out what is inside as a library that you are going to have by downloading that kind of library. You can easily download our demo from our website, but if you will ask knowledge, you would be redirected. They will probably in a blast share with you a link to that kind of a demo. There are manuals and instruction. It is all also at our website. If you are interested, please welcome to visit also our website. There is a rich FAQ section, and when we are speaking about this section, it has been divided into two ways. And the first one is about answers about the sales and licensing questions. The second one is only about technical questions. We are very close to be available at the national markets close to 30 years. So after 30 years of our existence in that business, there is not much that we can expect that can surprise us. So any technical question that might appear, probably the answer is already being provided by us at the FAQ section. There is also an online help. What is helpful here is also an easy way that you can search for the topic that you are already interested in, and that would speed up the way that you would be looking for the answer. As I mentioned, the video tutorials, they are divided into 4 sections, so it will be really accessible for you when you will be searching for them on our website. The same with the comparison charts and the CADprofi OEM. Now it is time for the Q&A session. So if anyone would like to ask any questions, we would be pleased to answer and give you detailed information about the topic that you might be interested after watching this webinar.
Thank you, Christopher. While we wait for the questions, I want to thank you. And yes, this information is priceless. And if you can't find anything, or if you need something specific, you can always contact Novage for it. While we wait for a question, if there's any, I want to show my screen again, and I direct everybody to go on our catalog at novage.com and check out the CADprofi suite. And yes, you can really find information through us or through what's available out there. And I want to remind you that this webinar that we have broadcast live today will be placed on YouTube later on in the next couple of days. So, Christopher, I don't see any questions, but I think you covered so much so many things, and you're always welcome to type in questions under the YouTube video or call us directly. As you can see, if you go to noveg.com, our phone numbers is placed up top on every page, so you have no excuses. Noveg is changing the way designers purchase 3D software, offering more choices, more freedom, best advice, and faster service. Again, check us out on noveg.com, and thank you again to the CADprofi team for an outstanding webinar presentation today. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a great day, and bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.